In other news this evening, a man in Ozark accused of shooting and killing a man at his apartment complex is claiming the Stand Your Ground law as his defense.
Now, the man claims the victim came to his apartment unannounced with a gun when he shouldn't have. Here's WDHN's Aaron Dixon with the story you'll see only on WDHN.
Woodrow Barnes is accused of killing Anthony Gray at the Jasmine Hill apartment complex in Ozark on January 11th. A week later, Barnes was released on a $150,000 bond after an Anayas law hearing was held in his case.
Was that the decedent, Mr. Gray, came to my client's home with a weapon. They had a disturbance, and Mr. Gray pulled a weapon on my client, and my client subsequently shot him.
Barnes is now claiming the Stand Your Ground law as his defense. The law states you can use deadly or physical force to defend yourself if you are in fear of imminent, serious physical harm or death.
The classic Stand Your Ground offense because, number one, my client was in his home. Number two, he had reason to be there. He had reason to be suspicious of Mr. Gray's intent because he was in fear of his life when he pulled a weapon on him and intended to shoot him. My client obviously defended himself.
Barnes now awaits a grand jury hearing, which is scheduled for March. If Barnes is indicted, Harrison says they will request a Stand Your Ground hearing. We spoke with friends and family of Gray over the weekend as they were releasing balloons into the Dale County sky to honor their lost loved one.
They say it was self-defense, but at the end of the day, I don't believe in my heart that it was self-defense.
It just don't make no sense. It don't. How? Self-defense, how?
Harrison says that Gray has a criminal history and should not have been in possession of a gun. According to court records, Gray does have some previous charges in Dale County.
I feel like if he didn't have a gun, that is, Mr. Gray didn't have a gun, again, he shouldn't have had a gun. He was on probation. He was a convicted felon. If he hadn't had a gun, then this would have never happened.
Reporting in Ozark, Aaron Dixon, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.